Hello everyone and welcome to our channel. Today I'll be reading a Muichiro Listener by me. So let's get into it. Muichiro never really thought you were a jealous type. After all, you didn't seem to be that type at all, and there had never been a reason to bring it up. But from the looks of it, it was never an issue for you. Not to mention, there was no shortage of affection between the two of you. He would always show you his love in obvious ways. And even when he could not physically show you his affection, he always did so verbally, telling you how much he loved you, how you were the most thing that mattered in his life. And so he thought that maybe jealousy would never be a thing between the two of you, considering that you knew that he loved you, and so you had no reason to doubt this. But some emotions were more complicated than that. Not everything could be logical. Not everything had to be. And that's why he finds it quite surprising. Because to him, it didn't make sense. And little did he know that most emotions will never make sense anyway, because they are not meant to. That's how silly love can be, and how irrational it could seem at times. Because after all, he did literally nothing today but be by your side, trying to make you happy and tried to bring a smile to her face. But perhaps it was just your mood. Perhaps something was wrong in the air today. He would never be able to tell, and nothing would make sense to him, because somehow all it took to ruin all of that was a waitress flirting with him, and without him even responding, you looked angry. He had not said a word, and after seeing the displeased look in your face, he just ordered carefully, ignoring her comment completely, and hoping that whatever had made you upset goes away completely because he does not want to see that look on your face again. He never wants you to be sad, and could you blame him for it? He loves you more than anything, and he's more than willing to be able to make you happy, to put a smile on your precious face. It's all he wants, and all you deserve. But it's getting a little bit harder to do that, especially today of all days. He wonders what just went wrong, as you keep looking at him like he murdered someone. And then, when he thought your looks were bad for him, the way you looked at that waitress, if only looks would kill, then maybe she'd already be 6 feet under. Of course, he didn't want that, but it was kind of scary. And it was also scary how whenever she looked at you, you returned back that blank face of yours, and sometimes even a wide smile and completely sweet eyes. It was kind of terrifying to watch. But he was relieved that you were at least using your real face around him. He didn't know you could bear thinking about what face you were using when you were talking with him, and if you were faking it. Thankfully, it's the only time he sees you do that. And he knows it probably happens a lot during the social situations, but it's never been quite so obvious to him before. Well, you learn something new every day, and he certainly learned a lot here. The thing is, though, he had no idea what to do to make it up to you. And all of a sudden, you had told him that you just wanted to eat and be done with it here, and go home. Of course, even though he wanted to spend some more time here, he was afraid it may be taken the wrong way, and perhaps you will just have to end your date early and go home, and that will be it. Maybe then, whatever expression had pasted itself on your face would go away, and you'd be his happy Ryan again. So he agrees without much struggle, and you're happy about that. Continuing to eat until the two of you are done, and soon you're on the way home, your hand gripping his tightly, and you can already sense the atmosphere changing the moment you step home. Wayan, I just want to ask what happened. Before he could even continue, you stop him, pinning him against the wall and kissing him deeply. His eyes go wide and a bright blush rises to his cheeks. But soon, he's wrapping his arms around your waist, bringing you even closer as the two of you close your eyes, melting into a soft kiss. Whatever had transpired between you earlier, whatever look you had on your face, and whatever questions were on his mind, they were completely forgotten. Because right now, you had him again. And that was all you needed for a reassurance that he was yours, in every possible way that no one else could have him. He was yours to love and to kiss and to hold, and no one in the world would be able to do that but you. And already a sense of victory was welling up inside of you as you kissed him more and more, and Muichiro let himself melt into your arms, enjoying being spoiled like this. But moreover, he enjoyed the smile on your face, and perhaps the little bit of a crazy grin that you had there. It seemed like you were so in love, and it was true. The two of you were. It was simply quite astonishing to watch at times. But it was partially why I loved you as well. Being able to see you like this, when your emotions got the best of you, when you wanted nothing else in the world but to love him and shower him with your love, and he wanted nothing else but to accept it, letting himself rest against you, closing his eyes. And once the two of you were done, you sat down, with Meteor in your arms, and he had that smug grin about him. So, you're jealous. Is that it? Well, maybe. But you don't get to tease me about this. You've been jealous before too. So just shut it, Muichiro. Alright, Wan. Alright, darling. I didn't say a thing. He said softly, biting back a giggle. All in all, he was relieved that everything went fine, and that would be the end of this. And there was no more angry Wayan to deal with.